Bernie Sanders had 11 peaceful anti-war protesters arrested outside of his office. The Washington Post wrote, the Capitol Police arrested 11 people inside the Dirksen Senate office building under a DC code that prohibits crowding and obstructing. The code is often cited when arresting protesters during a peaceful, planned act of civil disobedience. Let's take a look.
Thank you, Leo.
Why are you getting arrested?
For holding up a sign, a quote from Bernie Sanders calling for negotiation. Bernie Sanders had me arrested for holding up his own quote.
Ironically, the arrested group is called Code Pink, a self-proclaimed feminist grassroots organization working to support peace and human rights and end U.S. wars and militarism, as indicated by their Twitter bio. They weren't conservatives. He had his own people arrested. Now let's see how that contrasts with Sanders' public record. Here's a tweet. Trump just had peaceful demonstrators viciously attacked. No, Mr. President, this is not a dictatorship. This is the United States of America. Our citizens have a constitutional right to peacefully protest. It's called the First Amendment. Here's another quote. You have the right to protest. I don't quite understand why anybody thinks it's a good idea to deny somebody else the right to express his or her point of view. So what I'm gathering is that Bernie Sanders, allegedly, disagrees with silencing the voices of Americans who have dissenting opinions. He views taking such action as violent, likening them to the actions of a dictator. Free speech is what America is all about, right, Bernie? So why are we arresting peaceful protesters who disagree with you? And it gets even juicier. Bernie Sanders actually himself has a long history of civil disobedience. Here he is being arrested during a civil rights march in 1963. And here he is again, ironically at an anti-war protest in the 70s. So which is it, Mr. Sanders? You seem to claim that you're anti-war, but your votes wouldn't indicate that at all. Here's a Senate vote on a $40 billion aid package to Ukraine, which includes military provisions. Weapons. All in the Senate voted yay, except 11, all of whom were Republicans, of which you are not one. Here's another roll call for additional funding to Ukraine. Senator Sanders, yay. In fact, it seems that every vote I can locate regarding military provisions towards that war, you've been in favor of. That's why these people are protesting. What's your agenda? Make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll keep you up to date with the latest stories. Thanks for coming.